Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Tonight I'm going to be trying my best to fix spaghetti except with penne noodles in the Instant Pot for supper tonight. This is in collaboration, or not collaboration, but this goes along with my hotel cooking videos. So tonight it's going to be spaghetti with meat sauce, and I'm using penne noodles because my husband just likes those better. So let's get to cooking. So in my, let me set you down right here. In my Instant Pot, I've already got some ground beef and some mushrooms sauteing. He likes mushrooms in his spaghetti. I don't really care for him, but he likes them, so I can make do. So I'm trying to find my oregano and my Italian seasoning and my garlic powder over here. Where did it go? Right here. Alright, so we're going to put, y'all, you could do this. I've done spaghetti in my pressure cooker at home. But like I said, I know my buttons and I know how much liquid, how much meat, how much noodles. But this is the first time I've done it in the Instant Pot. It shouldn't be that much harder to figure out. And y'all, this is so simple because, yes, you can do spaghetti in here and your raw noodles. I'll show you how. Alright, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, oregano. Alright, we're just getting that browned up. And if you didn't see my last video, go back and watch it. But if you don't have time to, I did say that we buy the hamburger meat that is got the less fat in it, so I don't have a lot of grease to drain off. Alright, that is good and browned. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my noodles. Yeah, that's funny. I need to find my noodle, y'all. My family would get a kick out of that. Yeah, y'all just keep laughing if any of my family's watching. Okay, I'm going to have to eyeball this, y'all, because I'm just making 2 servings. I don't want any leftovers. I'm just going to try to eyeball it for 2 servings. So I'm going to say, like, I got clean hands, y'all, and I'm not serving the public, so there you go. I'm going to say 2 handfuls. I'm just going to have to eyeball it, y'all. Enough for just 2 servings. Okay. That's an eyeball, y'all. All right, I'm going to spread it out. If you were using spaghetti noodles, break your noodles, because obviously they're too long for the pan. Break your noodles and drop and fan. Because the last thing you want, just like you're boiling them on a stove with water, you don't want your noodles clumping up and sticking together. So you don't want that in the Instant Pot. So fan and drop at the same time. Now, if I can get this open. We're going to use the sauce. You want to cover your noodles, okay? You want to cover. Alright? But at the same time, see, I don't have to use that whole thing. At the same time, you've got to have some more liquid in here to make up for the water that your noodles would have soaked up had they been boiled. So, I'm going to get my measuring cup down here, and I'm going to go get some water and add some extra water in here, and I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. I'm going to add enough water in here, because if you don't have some water and things start sticking to the bottom, you're going to get a burn notice. Penne noodles kind of tend to soak up more water than spaghetti noodles, so I'm going to kind of need to fluctuate for that. So I'm going to add a good bit of water in here just to make sure I don't get a burn notice and those noodles soak up all that water without drying the spaghetti up and burning it. So I've probably added about 2 cups of water in here. Now at home I have to eyeball it too. I just know how much water to put in it. But I'm playing around, y'all, and if this turns out right, good, okay. If not, I guess y'all will just see some things happen, okay? Now, what you're going to do is you're going to put your lid on. I'm getting better at that, y'all. Put it to sealing. Hit cancel because we want it off the saute mode now. I'm sorry if y'all can't see that good. Now I'm going to hit pressure cook. Let me see if I can get y'all to where you can see this. Some of y'all may have the same model. You're going to hit pressure cook. You're going to mash pressure cook. Now, but you're going to go down. We're going to try 7. Some people do 7. Some people do 8. We're going to do 7 first, and I'll tell you why. I saw this lady, she did 7 on hers, and I think at the end of the video, she said she might have needed 1 more minute, but she said if that happens and you accidentally, if it's not done to your liking, if it's still too firm, you can still leave it in the Instant Pot and turn the saute mode on, and it'll finish cooking and your noodles will soak up the rest of that liquid. So we're going to try, how many minutes did I say? We're going to try 7, okay? And then if that didn't soak up all the noodles, I can either put it back in there for a minute or 2 and let it finish and do it again, or I can just leave it in the pot and let it continue to cook on the saute mode or the keep warm, and it'll finish soaking up that liquid. So it's not really going to be a problem, but y'all, like I said, I'm used to my pressure cooker, and I've done this before, but this is the Instant Pot, so the buttons are different, the timing is different, and the pot inside my pressure cooker is not a stainless steel pot. And this is a stainless steel or aluminum. It's a little bit something different, so that can have an effect too on your cooking process. So while those are coming up to pressure, and it's going to take 8 minutes for them to cook, and then I'm going to release the pressure, I'm going to get my garlic knots in the air fryer. We're going to have some bread with it. I can't have spaghetti without having bread, y'all. I just got to. I love my bread. So I'm gonna try to raise y'all up just a tad to where you can see just a little bit. All right. So I can use the rest of this sauce. Remember what I told y'all about meal planning? If you've got something left over, save it and incorporate that into another meal. And that's the less condiment or less item that you will have to buy to complete another recipe. So we're gonna put that in the refrigerator. Now I'm going to get my garlic knots in here. Now I will not be able to turn on my garlic knots to cook until this is done, because for the past couple of times I've been trying to run both of them. I've been tripping the outlet. They cut off. So I can't run both of these at the same time because of the wattage in this hotel room. Okay, so I'm just going to prep them. And I'll have to look and see. I think I did garlic knots on 400 in this air fryer. This is a Chefman air fryer. So I think I did 400 for like 3 minutes. And then I took them out and I tested them. And then I may have flipped them over. I got to play with it, y'all. I'm still learning. I think I got it wrote down somewhere, or I'm fixing to write it down once I figure it out. Every time I figure out and I tweak recipes and I tweak things, I'll go and I'll write it down for the next time I make it, and then the guesswork's taken out for me. Okay, this is coming up to pressure because I got it on sealing. The more liquid that you have in an Instant Pot or a pressure cooker, the longer it takes to come up to pressure before it starts the countdown. So just remember that. The more liquid, because it's got to heat up all that liquid so it can produce the steam to make it start counting down, to close the valve and make it start coming up to pressure. So I've got quite a bit of liquid in here, so it's probably going to take a few minutes for it to even come up to pressure before it starts counting down. So I'm going to find something else to do. I've been sewing today, and I've got little bitty thread scraps in the floor. So I'm going to go clean up a little bit while that is cooking. After the 8 minutes, I'm going to release the pressure, and I'll let y'all see, and then I'll open up the lid, and we'll just be surprised together. I hope it turns out right, y'all. So we'll just look together, okay? I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I just thought of something. While I'm waiting, I'm going to tell y'all something. You know, sometimes you work hard fixing a meal for your family. And you've done it right. You have followed the recipe. You've done everything you were supposed to do. And it still don't turn out right. Okay? So, or, you know, something burns, you know, something like that, accidentally or something. So when you are cooking and you cook a recipe or something and excuse me, it doesn't exactly turn out right. Here we go with the glare again. It doesn't exactly turn out right. Y'all don't feel bad, because last Saturday I was watching Pioneer Woman. I don't know if everybody has seen that episode or not. It's fixing to go, and then it's fixing to start counting down. Y'all, my brain, if I can't think of a word or something, that's just what I do, okay? I'm sorry. Anyway, last Saturday I was watching Pioneer Woman, and I got tickled because she was cooking something in the oven, and it caught on fire, marshmallows. She was making some oven s'mores, and the marshmallows caught on fire. So, y'all, I don't feel so bad. If it can happen on live TV, and it can happen to a person who has their own cooking show, and it be on, you know, it be live, and it be, I don't feel bad at all. So I was like, okay, there you go. My cooking ain't so bad after all, and my bloopers and mistakes ain't so bad after all. So I just thought I'd throw that in there. Don't get discouraged. You know, if you're new, if you're a young girl and you've just gotten married and you're wanting to cook for your husband or for his parents, and you're a nervous wreck, and y'all just, hey, we understand. If they don't understand that something can go wrong, then you know what? I'm just going to be quiet about that, okay? Mistakes happen, y'all. And they just need to say, oh, you know what? Let's just, okay. So, there's a little piece of advice. Don't be, you can be nervous, but don't let it bother you. Don't be scared to get in your kitchen. Don't be scared to try something new, okay? Just get in there, get over your fears, and do it. I've gotten over my fears the past couple of days on sewing. We're fixing to start counting down on sewing, because I promised myself a long time ago that I would never, ever, 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 ever try to make a button-up dress shirt again that has a neckband and a collar. You know, the men's Sunday button-up dress shirts that you wear the ties with, you know, oh my gosh, the starchy collars. I can make those. It's fixing, it's counting down. I can make those, okay? But oh my gosh, it's so tedious. And I promised myself I'd never, ever, ever, ever sew one again, because it drives me crazy. Guess what I'm sewing? I'm sewing 2 little dress shirts for 2 little stinky girls that is Gma's buddies, and because I love them so much, yeah, that's what I've been doing. So yeah, I might show y'all. I might do a video and I just might show y'all their shirts when I get them finished, if they turn out right. Now if they don't turn out right, I ain't showing them, okay? I'll just start all over and I'll make some more. I got plenty of material left, so yeah, I ain't showing it, but I might share that with you. But that just shows, get over your fears, okay? I've been intimidated, and I've been like dreading it when I got to that step, and I'm like, you know what? Put your big girl panties on and let's just get her done, okay? So I got 6 minutes left, so I will be right back, y'all. Here I am again. Hey, well, I got 5 minutes, okay? One more thing, and I promise I'll leave y'all alone until it's time to open this thing up. I think, unless I come up with something else. I'll show y'all. I told y'all the other day in the last video that I had sewed myself an apron while I was out here. So I'm going to step back and I'm going to show y'all my apron, okay? Let me see if I can fix my camera without it falling over, because now I'm going to have to readjust it when I get back over there. So let me see if I can turn this around, lift this up, and I'm going to stand back a little bit, and I'll let y'all see my apron. See? Oh, I got to go way back here for y'all to see. Hi! See, my apron, I love it, y'all. It has pockets for everybody who likes pockets. It has pockets. I like my apron, y'all. It's flowery, it's pretty, it has ruffles. See, I love it. Now I got to make something for my granddaughters to match me, because they like Wearing aprons too. I have made my granddaughters some aprons, y'all. That anytime they get in the kitchen with me, they get their little aprons out, and if they think they gotta have their little rolling pins, they get their rolling pins out. They help Jima. Look, let me tell y'all something. I got some granddaughters that's been in the kitchen with me literally since the day they were born, because I would get in the kitchen and I'd wear them in the body carrier, baby body carrier. Okay, I'd wear them in the kitchen. Okay, they'd just be watching and looking. I didn't let anything burn them, y'all. I got more sense than that. I've already had somebody leave me an ugly comment on me and my granddaughters making macaroni noodles. They thought it was child endangerment that I'm teaching my granddaughters how to make macaroni noodles. Imagine that. I call it child endangerment when you set your children off into the real world and they don't know a dad-burn thing. They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to take care of themselves. I call that child endangerment. Okay, I'm not going to get on no soapbox. This is supposed to be a good video. Anyway, they get in the kitchen with me. They got their little aprons on. I got granddaughters, y'all, that have been in the kitchen with me. I'd wear them in a body carrier. As soon as they could kind of sit up a little bit or almost learning how to sit up, I had a bumbo seat. Then they went to a high chair sitting beside the stove with me or beside the counter, had their little measuring cups and their little measuring spoons. I got 3 minutes, y'all. Their little measuring spoons and little snacks if they got hungry, you know, if it was something that was taking too long. And then they graduated to a stool. And y'all, my granddaughters has been in the kitchen with me ever since the day they were born. And they've just learned how to do things. And whenever they want to get in there and help me do something, I'm going to teach them. These granddaughters know how to make bread, rolls, breadsticks, biscuits, pizza crust. They make their own little mini pizzas. I'll pinch off a little wad of dough. I'll hand it to them. They take their little mini rolling pins and they roll that dough out and they decorate their pizza and we slap it in the oven. They help me cut out biscuits. They help me do everything, y'all. They've helped me make the macaroni noodles. They've helped me make lasagna noodles. They've helped me make everything in that kitchen. And the only time I don't like them being in the kitchen is in the summertime if I'm canning and I've got my pressure cookers on the stove. It kind of makes me nervous, so I just make everybody get out. So other than that, they are in the kitchen cooking with me and they love it. We have done rainbow bread, rainbow pancakes, rainbow cupcakes. Oh yeah, one week, I got 1 minute left, y'all. 1 week during St. Patrick's week day, we took that whole week and we did something rainbow every day. We made rainbow cupcakes, we made rainbow pancakes, we made some leprechaun cookies, we made rainbow bread, we made rainbow grilled cheese, y'all. Rainbow grilled cheese. Y'all need to YouTube it. Look up a lady, I'm trying to think of her name because I think the videos are up under her name. Look up the Family Fudge. You heard that right. Their last name is Fudge. Look up the Family Fudge. And her videos, she's got a bunch because she's been doing this for years. But you can kind of search rainbow bread, rainbow grilled cheese. I promise you, her videos will pop up. Y'all, it was fun. It was fun making the rainbow bread and the rainbow grilled cheese. See, I did a perfect timing, y'all. Rainbow grilled cheese, rainbow bread. We had so much fun. I had everybody in the kitchen one year. It was when the pandemic, 2020, when it first hit. And you could be around people less than 10, okay? So there was 7 people in my kitchen. And we were in there and I gave everybody a thing of dough. And each one of us colored our dough a different color. And I'm going to go ahead and let this go ahead and release this while I'm talking. So each one of us grabbed a wad of dough and we colored it a different color. And then you flatten it out. You make all of them the same size in a rectangle. You stack them on top of each other. Then you roll it up in a loaf. Then you put it in your loaf pan. It showed up on my memories today. And the cupcakes showed up yesterday on my memories on Facebook. And I'm like, oh, man. You know, I wish I could be in my kitchen doing that. Okay, we're going to let this go. let's see. I'm gonna let that all go out. Let me put my camera back down. I'm gonna have to do this again, y'all. Let me put y'all back down here. See, that was perfect timing. We can chit chat while we are waiting on stuff. I've had a lot of people comment, you know, you don't have to do all that talking. You can just stop the camera. You know, I know that. But you know what? That's not how I work. I like to chit chat, y'all. That was for you, by the way. All right, I can hear it. It's already popped, so I can open the lid now because I heard it pop. All right, y'all, we're going to see what this looks like. It may turn out and it may not. But you know what? I don't know, but it sure is smelling good. Let me find my spoon. Because now is when you're going to have to stir it. So let me move this out, and we're just going to look at this together, y'all. Please let it turn out right. Please let it turn out right. All right, it looks good, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all see. Now, let's see. Let me stir it and see if see it's not sticking or anything. Look at that, y'all. I am actually going to let it sit in here just a little more. Let me test one of the noodles to make sure. I know this is hot. Let me test one of these noodles to make sure it's the tenderness that we want. Y'all, that is perfect. I'm gonna blow on this. Woo, oh, hot. Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna lick the spoon, y'all. I'm gonna get it off, but I'm gonna blow on it first. I'm fogging up my glasses. Let me see. Oh, y'all. Yeah, I'm licking my fingers. I've had comments about that too. This is my channel, my family. I ain't killed nobody yet with my cooking, okay? So, I think, y'all, I'm going to let y'all look at this again. Let me see, get you a little closer look. See? I'm going to stir that up. They are, you know what? The noodles are just perfect. 7 minutes is fine for us. And the more I actually leave it in the pot, the more it's going to soak up some more liquid. So, I think this is good, y'all. 7 minutes. I'm going to write this down. Pressure cook, 8 minutes. Y'all, this is perfect. The noodles are not dry. And they're not soaking wet either. Y'all, this turned out so perfect. I'm so, whew, thank you. I'm one up on Pioneer Woman. I didn't mess up my spaghetti. I like Pioneer Woman though, y'all. Y'all, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I do love to chit chat, okay? And if you're coming to my channel and you don't like a lot of talking, you don't like a lot of chit chatting, you don't like, you know when you're looking at a video and that little red line and that little dot's going across the bottom, you can take that little red dot and zzz, go ahead just a little bit, okay? There is thousands more people that likes to hang out with me and chit chat with me, y'all. So be nice, okay? Let's play nice in the kitchen, okay? We're in the kitchen right now. Y'all, this turned out good. This smells so good, y'all. Now I can get my, yeah. Y'all almost let me forget because I'm sitting here chit-chatting. Now, I'm going to cut this off because this is still warm. It'll stay warm until the pot cools down. Now, I can turn on my garlic knots. Y'all, I almost forgot my bread. Here. All right, got them in there. We're going to try 400. And then we're going to go down on the minutes. We're going to try 3 minutes first. Oh, yeah. 3 minutes. Start. I have to find my start button. Okay. I'm not going to talk for 3 more minutes. I am going to stop and let y'all go for a second. And I'll be back, okay? I won't bore you anymore, okay? So I'll be right back. Let these cook and we're going to gander at them, okay? I'll be right back. All right, y'all. They're done. Look at this. Look at that, y'all. Whoa. See them? Oh, garlic smells so good, y'all. This is going to get plated up with our, I'm going to put this under here. This is gonna get plated up. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. Y'all, let me give y'all a little tip. And then I'm gonna plate my plate up. Let me give y'all a little tip. If you make a lot of spaghetti, because sometimes you kind of misjudge how much spaghetti you're going to make, and you realize, oh my gosh, I didn't know I made that much spaghetti, y'all. And if your family gets tired of leftovers, one night of leftovers is okay, but by the second and the third time, everybody just kind of gets burnt out on it. So if you've made too much spaghetti, here's some things that you can do. You can take out a serving for tonight. Then you can take what's left over if you want to have a night of leftovers. If you don't, y'all, you can put the rest in a container and put it in the freezer. I've done that with lasagna. I've done that because I do like a lot of Christmas cooking and Thanksgiving cooking, and I'll purposely double a recipe, and I will go ahead and cook it, and then I will divide it, and then I will put that other one in the freezer for a meal for later that is already cooked and prepped, okay? So, there's you something right there, okay? So, if you've made too much spaghetti, you can freeze the rest, or maybe the second night, turn it into a spaghetti bake. Put it in a casserole dish, put you some extra things in it, extra fixing like some diced tomatoes, olives, some more mushrooms, jalapenos if you want them in there. Throw them babies in there. Put something else in it that you want in it, and then layer that sucker with cheese, and then put it in the oven and bake it. And you got a spaghetti bake. Y'all, you don't have to throw away leftovers. You're throwing your money down the drain when you do that. Get creative with leftovers and refresh them some way, okay? Freezing for a meal for later. Take it out, let it thaw out. When you get home, throw it in the oven or throw it in the microwave, whatever. It's already cooked, okay? Or if individual servings, get you out some, put it in the microwave, or refresh it. Recycle it, repurpose it, whatever you call it. Freshen it up, turn it into something else. Soup it up, y'all. All right, I'm going to plate my plate up. Only thing missing is a little bit of Parmesan cheese, but that's okay. So I'm going to plate some of this up because I am actually hungry. So here we go. Ooh, that's warm on the bottom. So I can tell we're going to have at least like one little serving size left over for tonight. I kind of got I got more than I anticipated. And I'm going to take one of these little garlic knots. Woo! I'm going to leave these in here so they can stay warm, but I'm going to cut it off. Okay? Y'all, that's tonight's supper. Spaghetti in the Instapot. Little garlic knots in the air fryer. And a little chit chat, a little conversation. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. If you're new to my channel, y'all just, in order to catch you up, you just might want to go back and watch the very first video, and you'll know what my channel is all about, okay? Thank y'all for stopping by. If you are new, thank you for enduring and hanging out with me. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. Give me some comments, but please be nice. I haven't deleted any comments yet for a purpose. You got it, okay? So, if you are a subscriber, thank y'all for coming back. You're very faithful. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. You know I'm a chit-chatter, conversationalist. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Y'all just leave some comments, okay? So, y'all have a very blessed day, okay? See you later.